It's not. Anyway, we have just released an EP called Rubik's Cube. Has anybody heard it? Yay! Does anybody like it? Yay! Happy days. Now, obviously, you might have seen the news, but yesterday we managed to get into the vinyl charts. We're number 4 in the Scottish album charts, and then pretty much we clutched at straws for the rest of it, and just found exactly where we were. But I think it just exceeded every single one of our expectations. So thank you if you bought it. If you helped us get there, it's very much appreciated. Genuinely done better than I think we ever thought it could when we first done it, so it means a lot to us. You got to say something?
No.
Cool. Alan does not want to thank you. Anyway, we're going to play some songs from it today. We've got some old ones as well, and we're going to be cutting about afterwards to kind of sign stuff to chat to you, if you want to kind of speak to us. And I think Chris Helm is coming later as well. So we were going to try and cover the seahorses, but we don't have time, okay? Anyway, this one's called Conquistador. So we were practicing, we played that big show in St Luke's up in Glasgow. I think some of you were there, I think we were coming along. But basically, we were like Thursday night, and we're like, blah, blah, and it comes to tomorrow, and Joe's like, it's tomorrow, eh? And we're like so close. We're like, flipping heck, Joe. But honestly, we're like planning this for about 6 months, it's our life's work, and Joe's like, that'll be good. So yes, we're just glad that Joe's here. It is a Joe world, and we are living in it. Anyway. Normally I ask you what song and I'll pick one and bang it, well just so happens we're about to play it or not. So this one's called Mirror Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, was I always meant to fall? You know me, you know me. Anyway, right, this next one is actually from the EP. So this one is it's called Lullaby, right? We're going to play a slightly different version of it, but Lullaby. This is the good thing about doing stuff like this is I can tell you a bit about how we recorded it and stuff like that, which is great for me because I love the sound of my own voice. But basically, when we done Lullaby, we went into the studio for 2 days. So we recorded it in Glasgow, in Castle Studios, so it's kind of Mogwai fame, so I don't know if anybody kind of knows Mogwai, they're a fairly kind of successful band, but we managed to go into the Mogwai studio and record it, which was a kind of surreal experience. But there's a little, I say little, there's a huge grand piano in the studio itself. So when we initially went in, Rubik's Cube was the first song we'd done, and we were like, we really want to try and write a song for that piano and see if we could do it. So like I think we were in for 2 days, and then Zach, you'd kind of laid the foundations. You were like, just write a wee tune. But basically, I wrote it that day, like we were in the studio. So initially it was called Lullaby 756, right? So 756 is the actual location of the studio on the street that it's on. During the time when we were doing the pressing of all the artwork and stuff like that of the thing, which by the way is phenomenal, not one single one of us noticed that the back track listing had just Lullaby. It was actually supposed to be Lullaby 756, but we were on tour. And it's not that we were steaming at that, but we just couldn't compute it. We were just like, exactly, I know, when you've heard of that one before, but genuinely we were just like, oh my god. I actually forgot it was supposed to be called Lullaby 756, which is quite cool. But literally Zach was like, just write a song. So that night I went back and kind of wrote the lyrics and stuff like that. But it's like, the actual recording that's on it is just me and the piano in a one take setting, so it's like we've done multiple takes of it, but one of the takes is the ones that kind of made it, which you don't often get. They're normally polished after you've recorded them. So that one actually means quite a lot to me, because I didn't have a lot of time to think about it, and it was really kind of personal to what was happening kind of around about me at the time. So anyway, this is a new version of it, so hopefully you enjoy it. Sounds nothing like the one with piano. Take it away. Just getting by. Will I sing this lullaby for the broken and the beaten without a plan? Hold my hand, I'll guide you. Cover the truth, don't care about it doesn't matter to you. Vindication for your regression. Vexes with you, tainted fights don't call us out. We cover the tracks and it doesn't fit the manifestation. Sorry son, gonna have to go. Write an anthem for the doom just cause you know love. We don't love you, don't trust the lies that it's stuck like glue no matter what you must be. We've grown older, we've grown colder, never knew no right from wrong. Got the whole world on our shoulders, but we're still standing strong. Loving you know how to live, never grow too loving, no matter how many force these days we will be. Bems. No.
Next time.
Life gets hard sometimes, but it'll be fine. With you by my side, the sun will always shine. The wind blows hard and the rain by the down. We stand tall, to turn around and say we are more than fine. The day that we recorded it was like that was one of the hands down the most one of the most favorite days in the studio. That and Ben's hello. But basically we had the. It was the day that Christian Eriksen kind of died. Like minded the Euros. So like we'd done the whole like da 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 da. So if you hear that on the record, we're all buzzing and we come out. There's a saxophone player. We're like da 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 da. And then we came into the studio. The sound engineer was like Christian Eriksen did. Honestly, we were just like, oh, that's a shame. But then he was revived and all was good. But see, for that 10 minutes, it's just completely deflated. Just completely deflated. So I'm glad we managed to get the take before we found that news out because it kind of changed the day. I think we're going to start kissing him. Class. You know what I mean? I'm all for it.
Just had him on, help him up.
No worries, man.
Get up on his own.
But anyway, so this day was such a good day in the studio, just marked by that little bit. But thankfully, Christian Eriksen is doing well. He plays for Man United, which I don't know, is this the right part? Boo, we're booing here. There's a guy next door trying to tell us he's like, Man United are going to win the league. Like,
Yeah, we are.
come on! See? Well, fair play if you do it. We were like, he was like, put all your money on it. And we're like, all our money on it. He's like, I stick a tenner on it. I was like, that is not a man who's confident. Stick a tenner on it. Alright, of course they're going to win. There's only one team for us though, and it is Glasgow Celtic. Don't you dare! Are we walking out? This man came down with us in the van and he's sitting booing us. Words after this, I tell you. I've been gone too long. He's away. He says I know where we leave. I'm over. Exactly. Steffi's mortgage on it. I've been gone so long, but you know just what you do. Just scooching in close and let me tell you all about my dream. Now you. When I'm destined to be closer to you, but you're never gonna take your eyes off me. And I say, is it true? Cause I know that it's you. We say that it's true, so I know. I've been gone so long, and I know. Yes, I was coming back to you. No, this is his song. I'll keep singing my song. Joe Money on the bass, Junior Road Safety Officer in 2007. It was a good year. Well, you're never gonna tell me what. No, we bought about 150 Rubik's Cubes to do the Rubik's Cube music video, and we chucked them out at the counter. Alibaba special, right? So every single time someone tries to solve it, they break it. And we're like, oh well, you've never done it, so you're gonna get a t-shirt. We're playing chess. No, genuinely, I just seen the little Rubik's match. To be fair, mate, that's class. I would like a photo with you and the Rubik's Cube afterwards, if that's alright, sir. Anyway, this is called Rubik's Cube. It is the lead track of our EP, which honestly we can't believe. So thank you very much. Can't believe it. Hope you enjoy, and we'll speak to you afterwards. Good to go on. Now you know my love, my baby told me once, you know I'm
to you.
Thank you very much, everybody. You've been Dictator. Thank you, Max and